Data processing, data analytics, and data review. I know it's a lot of buzzwords, but it boils down to three things: having the right documents and the right people so that you can draw the right conclusions. The ease of storing electronic documents has led to the explosive proliferation of data, which is doubling every 2 years. The average employee now has 31 gigabytes of data according to LexisNexis, which is more than 100,000 emails. Inside Counsel puts the average cost of processing, review, and production of that gigabyte at $18,000. Even if a targeted document collection grabs only 2/3 of that employee's data, that's still over 20 gigabytes. And at $18,000 per gigabyte, that's $370,000 to review the emails for just one employee. For 75 employees, that number jumps to a staggering 28 million. Small wonder that e-discovery accounts for 70% of all litigation costs. But it doesn't have to be so expensive. Think of data processing as the first slice of the pie from the variety of services that we offer. We can collect those employees' emails and load them into our specialized e-discovery database, Relativity. It is the backbone of our data analytics capabilities and is hosted right here at Warner. Data processing reduces our data in several ways. Deduplication. Say you send out an email and copy 10 people. That email now has 10 exact copies, but they're all stored in different locations. Deduplication removes those 10 copies, retaining only one unique copy of each document. Denisting, on the other hand, removes operating system and application files from our database as they merely tell computers what to do. They don't actually store relevant data. Together, these processes filter out 30 to 40% of the collected files. We can achieve further data reductions using data analytics, comprising a variety of techniques like search term analysis and predictive coding. By reviewing the search terms, we can reduce data and categorize the documents into smaller clusters. By examining what types of documents are hitting the search terms, how often, and whether they are unique, we can find the most relevant documents early in the process. We then look for search term convergences, which allows us to spot certain words or phrases that come up together, understand the context around them, and then we can narrow our review even further. We can also employ predictive coding, which is a process whereby an attorney makes relevancy determinations on a number of sample documents. This allows him to train the computer to make similar decisions on other documents using that same criteria. This process can reduce the datasets in some cases by up to 80%. And now it's time to discuss managed data review. Once we have identified the relevant documents, it is time to prioritize the review. Our project manager will develop a review plan unique to the case and targeted to fit the client's budget and timeline. This plan will blend our knowledge obtained from the data analytics to our review management strategy. We can prioritize review by issue, category, or custodian. The process is infinitely variable, scaling up or down as needed. This process allows us to quickly and accurately rank documents so the litigators look at the most important documents first. We employ a variety of review tools to speed up the process and ensure a better work product. Email threading allows us to reconstruct a list of associated emails along a certain subject line, regardless of whether they have been replied to or forwarded. We can review those associated emails as a group or merely review the emails at the top of the chain. Near duplicate identification finds documents that have the same characteristics and language, but may be somewhat different. Similar to deduplication, identifying the near duplicates, such as multiple versions of a redline contract, allows us to set aside the minute variations or review them as a group. Throughout the review, our project managers provide in-depth reporting on project timing and team metrics, fusing accountability to our process. Prior to production, we submit all documents through the final stage of our rigorous quality control system to ensure the accuracy and consistency of our work. Managing and prioritizing the review is critical so that counsel can know the good from the bad first, rather than finding out months later. It also puts counsel in the best position possible during negotiations. And the end result: distilled information, greater speed and efficiency, happy clients, and the right conclusion.